Yes?
Hello, I'm looking for Nigel Sasdy.
Then you have me at a disadvantage.
My name's Jane Lloyd from the agency.
Oh, yes. I remember now. You better come in. Sit down there. Have a seat. So, run it past me again. Exactly what am I going to get for my money?
Well, you'd hire me from the agency to stay here while you're away.
Yes?
Well, you wouldn't like to leave it empty all that time, would you? And me being here would keep the squatters out.
Yes, there is that.
Plus, if there was a burst water main or something like that, I'd be here to know and I could get the problem fixed.
That's a good point. Perhaps I should give you the tour. This is the living room, and the kitchen's through there, as I'm sure you'll have guessed. There's nothing else to see down here. Nothing else downstairs. This way. So, this is your job?
No, I work as well. This is just extra to pay off my student loan.
Ah. Of course, when I've gone, perhaps you'd like to use my room.
I don't actually move in until you leave. Agency rules.
Ah.
When is it you're going?
Well, as soon as possible. Could you move in tomorrow?
I don't see why not. How long would it be for?
Well, it takes as long as it takes. I'd like to move for good, but, where do you go? Another town, another country? As I say, takes as long as it takes.
As long as you've got the cash.
Yes. Are you sure you won't, stay tonight?
Well, like I say, I haven't got anything with me. I'd need to pack my suitcase. In fact, I ought to go and pack that soon.
Yes, you're right, of course. Would you like a mug of tea before we go?
Yeah. Okay, nothing to worry about. It's just me now. Peckish. You never did show me where that kitchen was.
There you go.
Thanks.
You look like you needed that.
Oh, God, you have no idea how much. Thank you for coming.
That's what friends are for. Anyway, what's troubling you?
Well, you know I've got this house sitting gig. You know where I move into someone's house while they're away, security and all that.
Yeah, and?
Well, I moved in yesterday. less embarrassing than living at home. Oh, God. I pick 'em, don't I?
Why? What's happening?
Well, I think I'm moved into a house that's already got a house sitter.
There you go.
Thanks. Am I going mad?
I might think so if I didn't believe in ghosts.
So is this a haunted house?
Perhaps. You see, pet subject of mine, the term ghost is a bit of a catch-all. On the one hand, you've got your restless spirits, Jacob Marley, Hamlet's father, and so on.
Yeah.
And then you've got your demons, bit of a mismatch. Still spirits, but never human.
I think mine must be the first sort.
I think what you've got here is different again. A bit of a psychic imprint.
What?
Something that happened here where the emotional charge was so great it left an imprint. Total non-sentient. Just a playback. Now I'd need to see it myself to be sure.
Oh, you can hang around if you want to.
It's quite harmless.
I don't want to see it again.
Don't worry, let me sniff it out.
Bloody hell. I wasn't expecting that.
Just look at you. You've seen her, haven't you?
Seen her? I recognised her. It was a couple of years ago. Missing persons report. Her name was Louisa Sasdy.
Sasdy? That's Nigel's last name. That must be his wife.
Everyone pointed the finger at him, but there was no evidence.
He gave me the creeps from the outset. No wonder he wanted to get away.
Now he'd have to bide his time, so all suspicions pointed away from him, and it didn't look as though he was running.
We've got to phone the police.
We can't prove anything.
Hello?
We can't go to court with that. They'll laugh at us.
So what are we going to do?
We'll have to go through the rooms and see if there's any more evidence. Something that points towards some proper clues.
Well, how are we going to find that?
That's the tricky bit. If they're there at all, they're showing their own time.
Have you seen anything?
No, nothing at all. What about you?
Nothing. How do we know there are any more?
We don't. I'm just hoping there's enough psychic charge coming from the kitchen.
How much longer are we supposed to wait?
Who knows?
Well, what should we do now?
Go back to the kitchen.
Okay. I bought a sickie for this. All day and nothing outside this room.
There has to be something more. There has to be. If only we knew how the phenomenon worked.
Well, that's easier said than done.
Wait, what was...
Eddie! Eddie, what are you doing?
It's alright. I think I...
Eddie! Eddie?
Jane? Jane? There's something not quite... right. But, of course, it's 2 years in the past. We weren't seeing a psychic image at all. It's some kind of time rift. Oh, this is too weird.
Who are you? How did you get in?
Mrs. Sasdy! Louisa!
How do you know my... Just get away from me!
Wait!
Eddie?
Get out! Get away from me! Oh my God,
It was an accident! She went for me, Anne!
Oh, you've killed her!
I was trying to stop her stabbing me, Anne!
Nigel had